Hey guys, what's going down? Just want to come at you with some quick information. You know, my videos are on Facebook, on Google Plus, and on YouTube, and I don't get much traction. Don't get a lot of views, and most people don't really pay attention to anything I have to say. So in light of that, I questioned a friend of mine who actually saw one of my videos, and she said, you know, everything you say makes perfect financial sense. It's just that I live in an alternate reality. And I think that's true for most people in this world, is that no matter what someone else says to you, you live in a different reality. The only problem with that is the current reality or the current economic state doesn't change and doesn't wait for you to plug in, participate, and do something. So doing something is my question. My question is, what is it today that you do, or I should say, what actions do you take right now? What money do you spend today that actually creates more money? I mean, do you spend any money on things that produce more money? That's my question. My question has to be to the everyday person. What actions are you taking right now to create a better tomorrow? If you only make $10 an hour and you work at McDonald's, but you spend, let's say, half of your salary on things that accumulate value, things that are worth more, then even though you don't have much, you should gain much. That's the key that I try to point out, is that people have the ability to take the little that they have and turn it into more if they spend it on items that gain in value. So what systems out there exist that allow you to create that? What systems allow you to put a little in and get a lot out? What items do you focus on your day-to-day life? Because when I listen to the average conversation around me, when I listen to the average person around me, all I see is things that are not conducive to success. All I see is conversations that have nothing to do with anything of value. So although I listen and hear people complain about their financial situation, I rarely see somebody doing actions that produce a better financial future. Can you negate the fact that if you spend money on things that make money, it will position you better later on in life? Can you say that the things you're doing right now are successful and it truly has you loving life, enjoying everything that you want to enjoy? And if that's the case, then I guess you won't be affected by the next economic crash. It's in 1932, during the Great Depression, it wasn't that money didn't exist. It was that the value of money greatly decreased after the crash. So if you had $100,000, it wasn't worth $100,000, and that's why people were jumping out of windows. So that's what I'm saying about the future going forward, is if you take the time to spend money and diversify into hard assets that accumulate in value, then you are creating a hedge against inflation. You're creating a stronger financial foundation, and you're allowing yourself to have a position that will less be affected by this coming global change. You know, the greatest financial transfer of wealth is happening right now because we are transitioning to digital money. But what happens when you transition from one medium to another? It's not that value ceased to exist, it's just that the new medium becomes what you have to have in your possession, right? So why would you wait until the transfer happens in order to accumulate the new medium? Why not use foresight, vision, and creative thinking to position yourself right now. Accumulate those assets now with whatever money that you have in your possession. I only can afford to buy 1 gram of gold currency this week. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take $65 and I'm going to convert it to a different form of currency. Because I think in the future, this form of currency will be stronger than the paper money I currently have in my possession. I'm also going to do the same thing with other forms of currency. Because we're in the digital age and the digital revolution is taking place right now, I think it is smart to accumulate digital money. So not only do I have physical assets in my hand, I also have digital currency that I can fall back on, use, just like people have 7 different credit cards in their wallet. They have choices in terms of what financial means they're going to pay for whatever it is they're trying to buy. So again, I'm trying to talk to your sensibilities. You know, Black people tend to respond visually to things that look like money. So if you're not wearing money, they assume you have none. But anybody can make a choice and produce actions from that choice that get you to a different level in life. And that's all I'm saying, people. I'm saying if you get with the person that invited you to see this video and you plug into a system that teaches you how to use leverage-based income as opposed to salary income, that it will change your life. That's all I'm saying, people. I hope that you understand or try to understand and begin to just learn about this system. Learning won't hurt you. Procrastination will.